Hey auditors! Welcome back to Voicy Tales. Today's story is The Guardian of the Dead. As the sun set over the small town of Woodstock, the residents gathered around the local cemetery to pay their respects to the dead. It was a tradition that had been upheld for generations, and everyone knew how important it was to keep the spirits of the deceased happy. A cold breeze blew through the cemetery as they lit candles and placed them on the graves, sending shivers down everyone's spines. But they all shrugged it off, thinking it was just the wind. As the night wore on, the group started to disperse, leaving only one person behind, a young girl named Julia. She had always been fascinated by the supernatural, and she couldn't resist the opportunity to explore the cemetery at night. As she walked among the graves, she noticed something strange. Some of the headstones seemed to be moving. At first, she thought it was just her imagination. But as she got closer, she realized that they were actually sliding to the side, leaving a hidden staircase. Curiosity getting the better of her, Julia descended the staircase and found herself in a dark, damp tunnel. As she made her way through the darkness, she couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched. Suddenly, she heard a faint whisper.
"Welcome, Julia."
She turned around, but there was no one there. As she continued down the tunnel, the whispers grew louder and more
"Welcome,
sinister.
Julia."
And then she saw it. A figure shrouded in darkness, standing at the end of the tunnel. "Who are you?"
"I am the guardian of the dead, and you, Julia, have been chosen to take my place."
Julia's heart raced as she tried to process what the guardian was saying. She had always dreamt of being a part of the supernatural world, but she never expected it to be like this. And then, just as suddenly as it had begun, everything went dark. When Julia opened her eyes, she was lying on the ground in the cemetery, surrounded by concerned townspeople. "What happened?"
"You passed out, and we found you lying here. Are you okay?"
As Julia tried to process what had happened, she felt a cold breeze blow through the cemetery once again. But this time it wasn't just the wind. She could see the figure of the guardian of the dead standing in front of her, beckoning her to come closer. Without thinking, Julia approached the guardian, and as she did, she felt a strange energy course through her body. Suddenly, she knew everything there was to know about the supernatural, how to communicate with the spirits, how to banish the demons, and how to protect the living from the dead. As the guardian disappeared into the darkness, Julia realized that she had been chosen for a greater purpose. She was to be the next guardian of the dead, tasked with ensuring that the spirits of the dead remained at peace. Julia rose through the ranks of the supernatural community, traversing the world to assist individuals in need. And when she reflected on that fateful night at the cemetery, she realized it had been the beginning of a tremendous adventure. That was it for today. Hope you enjoyed the story, and don't forget to hit the like button, comment, share, and subscribe.